Hello everyone, where could we possibly go from here? How about where no man has gone before, Star Trek style? Well, we're waiting for the Captain Picard series to show up on CBS. We're going to go into the AutoBleem main user interface right now. We're going to be doing something very, very special and new. We're going to push the select button a few times. And this is going to go out in a very nice release. I give tremendous and personal thanks to Screemer of the AutoBleem team and the entirety of the team as a whole for their tremendous, commendable efforts in the scene. We're going to be running full speed mode, activate OpenBOR right here now. And we're going to be testing out some games that did not previously work on other builds on the SNES Classics, NES, and Mega Drive Minis. We're going to start out with G.I. Joe attacking Cobra Island, the full version, which would always crash. And about right here, bam, we're already past that point, so we should be good to go on this game. So we're already 2 steps ahead of the game. We're going to play Snake Eyes again, and I'm a big fan of the original He-Man, Masters of the Universe, and of course G.I. Joe and Transformers series, all great Hasbro commodities. And there actually is a Netflix series that goes into the history of some of these commodities. I mean, they even have Barbie behind them if you want to get into that, but I'm more interested in the G.I. Joe Transformers and Masters of the Universe scenarios because those are what I grew up on as a kid. And I also like the live action movies with Joseph Gordon-Levitt and of course Dwayne Johnson, great actors there. Lord's Gift Games presents For the Win. And I follow this from the advent of the original demo version all the way up to the final release in 2015. This is great stuff here. And if I remember correctly from last playing this on PC a few years ago, we should be waiting for a timed event here so we can get the shenanigans on-screen antics going here. And beautiful work here. I mean, you guys did a great job on this. Oh yeah. We should be getting some on-screen action going on here. And we're going to test out a few more OpenBOR games as well. And yes, if you've actually played like various brawlers, there's actually an exploit you can do where you try to stay on a different plane than the enemies, like above them or below them, and only go on the same plane as them when you're ready to attack them, and you can avoid 99% of fire. And you can, in some games, actually stand directly atop your enemy's feet, and they can't touch you at all due to pixel differentials. And now you like doing this in games like Mad City for the original Japan release of BioBilly. And again, the Japan version is actually easier because they weren't allowed to rent games there. But in the United States, we were able to, so they made games like Ninja Gaiden and BioBilly far more difficult in the United States. So I'm going to try to be on a different plane here. I have lots of navigation to work with here. And another exploit that is really fun to do is actually playing Double Dragon 4, which was on PS4 and Xbox One and so on. You can actually not even pause the game to take a break. You can literally just go to the bottom of the screen, like I'm going to do right here, and enemies can't touch you at all while you're on the bottom of the screen, which I found absolutely hilarious and a little bit of a developer oversight. It's almost like they left it in for debug testing. Sometimes they'll actually leave safe spots in games that you can go to, just so you can actually debug the game. Oh, you can actually shoot enemies mid-air Tekken style. That is awesome. Let's try that again. That is great. You're not going to get me this time, dude. I'm going to take him out with my second life. Oh yeah, let's do a bull rush here. Bull. Remember the original Fun Club News? They had this silly, corny joke in there. How do you stop Bull's charge? Take away his credit card. Yes, the Fun Club News had some funny, silly jokes like that. Dad jokes, we would call them. I'm more personally into the blanched, not dirty jokes, though. Okay, let's see what other kind of scenarios we have here, because I know the Masters of the Universe and the G.I. Joe game both have vehicular sections. Oh, this is awesome. They did such a great job here. We're on the carrier, kind of like Metal Gear Solid style. Oh, I love that. You can actually double tap and move up and down. That is a great exploit right there. Not really an exploit, but it'll be helpful for the combat. Okay, let's go to the right and get in our jet. I remember doing this before. That looks like right out of, that looks like it's straight out of Street Fighter 2 Guile stage. Loving this. Okay, we should be to a shmup session if I remember correctly. Awesome. Kind of reminds me of Thunderbirds and James Bond Jr. Those shmup levels. Very cool. Oh, we got a missile too. That is awesome. Give me something to missile here. And going back farther, it reminds me of Chopper Command and the original Atari 2600. There we go. Let's take him out. That works for me. Oh, bam. I need to work on this stage. I love the crossovers, like I said. Like, the G.I. Joe Transformers crossover was amazing. They even had, like, a medieval, back-in-time, time travel scenario level episode, should I say, as well. And I'm going to show you the appropriate way to quit once you have this release. You're actually going to push the start button, go to end game. You're going to need to do this for each game because we are not actually using RetroArch for this. But we might be able to work RetroArch in as a launcher, so keep that in mind. It is a work in progress. Quit game. Okay, let's see what we're going to try next. How about, let's see our list here. We'll do Mortal Kombat The Chosen One, which is an absolute masterpiece. And the models take roughly a minute to load, so I'm going to pause it while they load. Okay, they're almost done loading. Again, it takes roughly a minute. I mean, we have less memory to work with on the mini classics in comparison to PC and Androids. But let's check this amazing masterpiece out right here now. And it's done by Dante Devil. I mean, amazing work, Dante Devil, if you happen to see this. Let's check it out and see what kind of characters we have here. We got Katana, my go-to character. I like using her in about every Mortal Kombat game there is. Not to say out of all the Mortal Kombat games, I'd say obviously, my favorite of them is Shaolin Monks on Xbox and PlayStation 2. I really hope they put this on Nintendo Switch or, of course, PlayStation or Xbox networks as well as a digital download. That would be amazing. And let's get into this nitty-gritty, see some on-screen frenetic gameplay action here. Okay, and we're loading some character models here. I'm going to pause it again for a second while these load. And it should be almost unloading. There we go. Okay, let's check out this awesomeness. We got 3-player mode activate. And we got Killer Instinct characters mixed in. And Friday the 13th Michael Myers style want to be there. Very cool. And there are a ton of moves. I mean, a crap load of moves you can do in this game. Oh, that is awesome. See if I can remember some of this stuff. Oh, that is great. Right out of Killer Instinct. And I'm loving how the carnage stays on the ground. That is great. Beautiful, beautiful indeed. And we got a move set there. All these crazy moves. That is great. So many different moves you can do. It's almost like playing Tekken. Rolling Fan, Fan Ascension, all that good stuff. Definitely going to take getting used to these controls. Oh yeah, I did a fatality! What a great way to finish this little demonstration. Oh yeah! Beautiful, beautiful game. I'm absolutely loving this. I'm going to move on to some more games, but I did a fatality. Remember typing in the codes on the Super Nintendo version where the fatalities were automatic? It feels pretty close to that. That was awesome. We're going to go to end now. And let's do 1 or 2 more games real quick for this video. Okay, loading the menu here, and let's see what other games we have to work with here. I'm going to do one of my other favorite ones, because I love the original Data East Arcade Classic Night Slashers. We're going to do Night Slashers X. This game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore. I love these violent games, especially the original Splatterhouse games, and of course the update reboot, so to speak, on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Incredible games to speak as well. Awesome. And Evil Within is probably the closest game series that I've played to Splatterhouse since then. Let's check out this awesomeness, and of course I'm going to place the female character, Jasmine. Great, great game. Tremendous job. Such a great fit-in tribute to the original Data East masterpiece. Even has the original music from the game. And I'm sure if anybody from Data East who worked on this game originally saw this game on OpenBOR, they'd be actually pleased and have respect for the work that went into this game here. And unlike the original Splatterhouse arcade game, which has green blood mode activate, this has full red blood and all the carnage ensuing and violence, and so to speak. Okay. This is so awesome. And it's running at full speed. No bullshit whatsoever. Oh yeah. Oh, this is so great. Oh, this is... I'm loving this. Definitely gotta do two-player mode activate. Okay, well this game is running fantastic, fine and dandy. Let's see what other games we can test real quick. And if any of you guys and gals want to see me test a particular game, let me know. And I'm going to try to get a bunch of these games, the whole onslaught of these games, onto my Google Drive link for you guys and gals to peruse as well. So we're going to move into another game here. End game. Does that look like the TMNT van there a little bit? Can be modified to be the TMNT van, could it not? We're going to go to quit again. And let's try out TMNT Rescue-Palooza here, which many people have asked me about. I'd have to say about 300 people have asked me about this game. And let's go down. And we're not going to play the demo. We're actually going to play the full-fledged final release of the game. And cross your fingers, guys and gals. This is going to be the very first time I tested this. Please make it all the way to the load screen. Hopeful on this one. And I did try running this on the SNES Classic. Unfortunately, it did not work. I mean, it is what it is. But for right now, you're going to be able to run this on the next update for PlayStation Classic. And, of course, on your Android or PC using the Real OpenBOR. Awesome. It's working so far. Big fan of TMNT, all the way back from the comics, all the way to the various cartoon series. And it looks like we're getting a little bit of a tutorial here. Let's see what we can do. Defeat the enemy using your basic attack. Okay, we got our basic attack. It's working fine. Well done. Defeat the enemy using running attacks. Forward attack. Okay. Not bad. Let's see what other kind of moves we got to do. Okay, we got to jump over that. We're going to do a double tap and jump. Working great so far. So absolutely very ecstatic that this game is actually working. Defeat the enemies using flying kicks, jump, then attack. Okay. Oh, what game did we play before where we did kicks like that? I'm trying to remember. There was a specific game that escapes my mind right now. Secret attack, jump plus attack. Special move, okay. I still can't think of the game I played where I did that drill type kick move. Maybe one of you guys and gals could let me know what it is. Grab and throw your enemies, pushing down and attack. Okay. Should be actually getting past the thing. Defeat the enemy using your special attack. Okay, let's try that. That should be our R1 button. There we go. And I made it past the tutorial portion. Let's see what kind of other levels we have here. I remember the guy who actually did the voice for the original Splinter in the TMNT movies. He was actually from another great movie as well, way back. If you can remember what movie I'm thinking of. Remo, the adventure continues and begins. Was it Remo Williams? I believe that was the movie. Let's see what kind of action we have here. But yes, the Rescue-Palooza is working great here. Let's go into April's place. And we're going to play as Donatello, my favorite character. April's Midtown Loft. Oh, this is beautiful. Great job. I originally thought this was pretty much just a remake of TMNT 1, but I see a lot more went into this than I initially anticipated. And I like that it kind of combined areas and type of scenarios from the original TMNT that Ultra Games did on the original Nintendo as well. And we all know that Ultra Games happened because Nintendo had a limitation to how many games people could release per year. So some companies did subdivisions. So there was Konami, and there was also Ultra Games who had Defender of the Crown, Metal Gear, and of course TMNT. This is how they were able to get by making more than 4 games per year. This is such a cool game. Leave it to Splitter for training me on how to take on these enemies. Oh, this is great. I didn't expect to be able to get in here. This is actually my first time playing this, by the way, everybody. I've never played this yet. So it has a little bit of Captain Commando style awesomeness going on here. We need Ed 209. Oh, I lost that. But yes, such a fitting tribute. We got G.I. Joe and TMNT Rescue-Palooza working. These 2 games alone are all I need on my open board scenario for PlayStation Classic. And again, we're going to try to get this working via the RetroArch launcher as well, just like we did with Drastic. But this is a great work in progress scenario startup here. Let's do our drill kick. See if I can remember how to do that. Jump. There we go. That works. Actually, I remember what game used this kick before. TMNT, the arcade game. How am I playing the game and not really remembering that move is actually from this game to begin with? Let's take out these little pro-compy Sagnic robot monstrosities. I have to say, once I get this update going, I'm probably going to be playing that new Star Wars game. And there's actually a character on the cover that I didn't realize is actually the one who plays the Joker in the Gotham series. Kind of cool that he transcended from playing that character into a Star Wars character. Hopefully he'll make it into like a theatrical live-action version because he did such a great job in that game. Okay. Very, very pleased with this game, and hope you guys and gals enjoyed the video, and there'll be a release probably within the next week or 2.